Well, I don't know how to start this. It's gonna be super awkward. I know it. But it's okay. I'm Christine Millard, and this is my self-talk. So I grew up in a Christian household, and God has been a huge part of my life. It really is something that is a very key part of who I am. Because basically, being a Christian and having a relationship with God means that He influences every single part of my life. Being able to trust Him through times of anxiety. I worked for 4 years at a summer camp, and we're supposed to share our testimonies. For the first 3 years that I was there, kind of flew under the radar. And then the 4th year I felt God being like, you need to share your testimony. So I finally did, but on that night when we were finishing the last song before I was just about to share it, I was literally sitting in the back, shaking, and one of my friends came over and she just prayed over me, and it was crazy just having the peace that came to me in that moment, and I was able to go up and share with these kids what I had been through in my life. Knowing that God loves me more than anyone else in the world is crazy, and also super comforting, because I've gone through times where I felt like I didn't really have any friends. Because growing up, I did have a best friend. I had 2 best friends, actually, and then went through a period of time and ended up one of them moved away, the other connected with someone else, and so I ended up not having that anymore suddenly. And really being able to rely on God through that time helped a lot. The fact that the God of the universe created us and loves us even though we sin and do things that He does not approve of, and that we just plain are messy, but He still loves us anyway. I can't imagine living without that hope that there's something greater than yourself out there, and that He loves me more than I could ever imagine and has a plan for me. Like when I applied to come to school, and I literally applied to one school and was like, God, if this is where you want me to go, then I gotta get into this. Then help me get into this school, but if not, then I guess I'm going somewhere else. And thankfully I did get into the school, but if I didn't, then I know that there would be something else out there that He had that was planned for me that was even greater than this school would have been. This is gonna completely turn the direction of the conversation. I take time for granted. All of us know that life is momentary. There's so much that we can spend our lives on, like Netflix or YouTube, our phones in general, and there's so much more that you can do with your life. Spending time with people, genuinely spending time with people, and taking time to go show people love, and just genuinely taking the time to care for people. We never know what's gonna happen. Only God knows, but I can trust Him in that, which can be a scary thing, because not knowing the future for me is really hard, because I'm a very planned person. I am a very organized person, and I like to know what's happening. I like to know what's going on. I like to be in control. But I'm not. I just want to spend my life I really believe that there could not be a tomorrow for myself or anyone around me. And I just want to be able to show people love and that I care about them and that God cares about them. Because really, as my pastor says, what you believe about God is the most important thing about you. And to me, it is the most important thing about me. And I just want to show people that through the way I live my life. That's pretty much my relationship with God. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share. And yeah, the end, I guess. I don't know.